What's in the box?
It's time for us to lighten up here on the Monster Mash, and what better way to do that than with the beloved horror comedy that finally brought all the Universal monsters together in one movie, The Monster Squad. Let's take a look. Okay, I think that's long enough. Now that we've taken a look at that, let's instead talk about a far less beloved parody of movie monsters, Transylvania 65000. Much like many of the numerous other horror parodies released during the 80s, this flick didn't do much business in theaters, but had one hell of a shelf life on VHS, and you could attribute that to one hell of a cast for a corny horror comedy. And I'm not talking about Jeff Goldblum or Geena Davis or Michael Richards, no, I'm talking about a special appearance by Norman motherfucking Fell! Well, actually, his appearance isn't that special, as he plays the boss of a sleazy tabloid who has a new assignment for his two best writers, played by Jeff Goldblum and Ed Begley Jr. It involves a home movie shot in Transylvania where two men supposedly come across the Frankenstein monster, and the boss wants Goldblum and Begley to fly down to Transylvania to see if there's a story there.
Mac, this is crap.
Crap? I like crap. I love crap. I need crap.
Now you may be asking, wait, didn't the Frankenstein story go down in Germany? Wasn't it Dracula that came from Transylvania? And Norman Fell would reply, fuck you! I'm Mr. Roper and I have a mustache now, so get your ass to Transylvania! So Goldblum and Begley fly down to Transylvania and almost immediately get their inquiries about Frankenstein's whereabouts laughed at by the town mayor, played by Jeffrey Jones, who I am required by Megan's Law to tell you is a convicted sex offender and was in Howard the Duck. You may decide which offense was more hurtful to children. As the two journalists follow a trail of false leads and deal with the many quirky characters populating Transylvania, you have to endure a series of jokes and setups which go on and on beyond the point where they're funny and end on an abrupt note. You see, this was the first and only directorial effort from frequent Mel Brooks actor slash co-writer Rudy DeLuca, whom you may best know as Vinny from Spaceballs.
You're delicious.
And his lack of experience behind the camera more than shows, while his script is full of the hackneyed jokes that Mel probably made him throw in the trash bin when they were writing scripts.
Oh my god, I'm terribly sorry. We thought you were an animal.
He is.
But somewhere around the halfway point, the movie mysteriously picks up, as the plot actually begins to progress, and we find out there actually is a Frankenstein monster, who is actually one of many monsters being looked over by the mad Dr. Malavacqua, who's also got in his laboratory a mummy, a wolfman, as opposed to a wolfman, and a sex-craving vampire played by Geena Davis, because anytime Jeff Goldblum did a movie in the 80s, Geena Davis was also in that movie. As Goldblum and Begley find out the real truth behind these so-called monsters, which I will not give away, you begin to fall into the goofy spirit of the movie with the help of a great cast. Jeff Goldblum plays a snarky journalist with that trademark, unexplainable Goldblum charm, bringing far more to the movie than he has to.
This is my contribution to journalism, waiting for a werewolf. What are we going to ask him? How often do you shave? You alone or do you go out in a pack?
Michael Richards plays the odd, joke-cracking butler with the same kind of gleeful stupidity that brought Cosmo Kramer and Stanley Spadowski to life.
Did you see Dracula?
Yeah, when it first came out.
And Carol Kane is hilarious as one of the Mad Doctor's minions, who, much like most of Carol Kane's characters, talks funny and acts weird and makes me inexplicably sexually attracted to her.
Yes, master.
I am not your master, you are my wife.
Right, I'm your wife, master.
It's thanks to their efforts that this movie manages to put a smile on your face and provide some stupid fun for anyone desperate for Halloween viewing material on Netflix. Not to mention, it's got a kickin' theme song. Because what would an 80s horror comedy be without a kickin' theme song? Evil Dead 2. Ooh, ooh, ooh. As far as movies with the title Transylvania 65000 go, well, the Bugs Bunny short is still better, but you know what? Second place ain't a bad place to be. Now you may also be asking, where was Dracula in this movie? Why, you dummy, he was out getting some beers that look suspiciously like blood bags so that we can play the awfully good drinking game! Take a shot or drink every time Michael Richards pulls another practical joke. Boy, he sure could have used that puppet when he went on David Letterman.
I'm not a racist. That's what's so insane about this.
Stop laughing. It's not funny.
You see another appearance of a snake phone or a crocodile phone. The mayor tries to use another American saying.
And last says you Americans say, till the cows go home. As you Americans say, we'll have to beat them off with a rake.
I don't ever want to hear Jeffrey Jones say the phrase, beat them off, ever again.
He's a child molester!
Geena Davis and her cleavage pop up again in the movie, but don't worry, we'll be talking about her soon. And take a double shot when you hear this woman's laugh. If there was a way to bottle that laugh into a pill capsule and sell it as a cure for depression, I would do it. And on to Nudity Watch, as I've said, you will get plenty of joy from Geena Davis's more than suggestive vampire costume. In fact, I believe it was those boobs which won her the Academy Award.
And the Oscar goes to Geena Davis.
Thank you. Wow, I sort of can't believe I have to go first.
On the enjoyableness continuum scale from Boulder Bruce, Transylvania 65000 sure ain't Young Frankenstein, but sure ain't Scary Movie 5 either, and scares up a 6 out of 10. You pleased with that rating, Jeff Goldblum? Yeah, you're pleased with that rating, Jeff Goldblum. I'm Jesse Shade for JoBlo.com, and for next week's Monster Mash finale, it will all come down to this. When I review what was supposed to be the ultimate Universal monster movie, but ended up becoming the ultimate disaster. God save my soul. Until then, stay spooky, my friends. Oh, I'm fucked.
Joe Blow, he sure likes to drink a lot. Joe Blow watches movies like the hero man. Joe Blow, he's not just like the summer high.
Hey everyone, Jesse Shade here from Awfully Good Movies. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see me take on more good bad movies, click on any of the links you see here, or subscribe to see this show alongside all the great content that we offer here at JoBlo.com. And remember, I love you. Wait, that sounded wrong. But I do love you though.